What's up, Starcraft fans? It is Monday, 4 AM in Manila. That means it's time for the weekly mutation. This week we have Secret Storm on Lock and Load with Aggressive Deployment, Twister, and We Move Unseen. I am playing this time as Nova, Infiltration Specialist. This will give Nova Super Cloak, but she cannot switch to the Assault mode anymore. So my masteries will be Griffin Airstrike Cost, so I can actually use Nuke Mastery and Holo Decoy cooldown, so I can have more. Actually, Griffin Airstrike might still be better. I'll go with Nova Primary Ability Improvement so that my radius or damage on the Sabotage drone is better. And Nova Energy, actually I don't need that. I'll go with Unit Life Regen. I don't need a lot of energy regen for Nova. Okay, so I'm going to solo queue. Wish me luck. Thank you to Notorious Thief for supporting me in the Mobilization Wave tier, and Darth, Looseness, Superiorness, Shadow Archon, who are supporting me in the Pulse Cannon tier. Thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. Zeratul Ally, Brian, let's hear it.
Lock and Load is the map where we have to capture 5 specific points on the map called locks. To capture a lock, both players need to have a unit standing on the lock simultaneously for 20 seconds, uncontested by the enemy, to turn it green. If the enemy stands on a lock uncontested for 10 seconds, it turns red and starts a timer bar that ticks as long as it remains uncontested, and fills faster the more uncontested locks he has. If the bar reaches full, we lose.
Alright.
Just in time, commanders.
Extra enemy waves drop on top of us, tornadoes throw our dudes around, and everything is cloaked.
Yeah, tornadoes, the Twister, aggressive deployment, extra dudes, and everything is cloaked. We move unseen. So that is what we have to deal with. That ally is a spin to win Zeratul. This might be a fast game. If my ally is on top of lock or standing on the lock, it might be a very quick game. We'll see though. Ideally, this doesn't go on for more than 13 minutes. At the 14-minute mark, the waves start to ramp up in difficulty, so I'd like to finish before then. Of course, on the map like this, I'm kind of at the mercy of what my ally wants to do, so we'll see. Add another one. Actually, I think I'll go straight for the barracks. Seems like a sensible call.
Not enough minerals.
I'll get the barracks. Yeah, also I'll get the ghost visor so I can have detection. Every enemy is cloaked, so detection will be one of the best things about Nova. Oh, ally is actually using the Zoria Legions to break my rocks. That is actually convenient. It's very nice of him. That is very nice of him, actually. That'll help me a lot. Thank you, ally. Yeah, so just the fact that actually, okay, I don't need this life regen rate since I don't plan on getting revealed at all.
In the rear with the gear.
So the nice perk about this build is that I'll be able to get Marines right as the barracks completes because I stopped making workers at 60 supply. It's very convenient. That is ultra convenient. Actually. Never mind, we're fine, Get the factory.
Not enough minerals.
Okay.
By the numbers, boys.
Nova is almost out.
SCV ready.
Not enough
And
minerals.
I start.
Time for thought is over. I must
Okay, so I want my Marines in the middle of the map so that they're able to draw the enemy away from
I'm reading you. Say again. Confirm
Okay,
that.
enemies
Status report.
coming behind.
Nova here. Loud and clear.
SCV ready.
That's a nice. Ooh, everything's cloaked. So gotta walk up here.
so our enemies
Nova here.
toss. How unfortunate.
Nice.
Enemies cannot deceive the eyes of the Nerazim.
Strict Status report. I'm reading you.
Base is under
Oh wow.
attack.
They still went here. That is annoying.
Confirm that last.
The good news is I can easily repair this.
Yo,
Nova here. On the move. Say again.
SCV ready.
Not enough
Okay.
energy.
We have laid claim to one of the celestial locks. We
And
must
that
hold it
goes.
until the others are ours.
Alright,
as
now let's
well.
clear out the next area. I'll get spider mines.
SCV ready.
I'll get an engineering bay. Oh, I was getting Caddis on my side. That's very convenient.
This calls for the status report. Nova here. On the
That's really convenient. Alice doing a lot of the work. That's incredible. I like that.
sabotaging the enemy. Got it.
Moving to the next area. Get this. I'll
The
get.
celestial lock is being claimed by Amon. If left
Okay,
uncontested,
fine, actually.
it will fall under his control and begin to destabilize Ulnar.
We have no choice but to seize it.
Okay.
Our ally
Send
must be present to claim the
this thing
objective.
over here. I will launch an airstrike.
The celestial
Take
lock
out
is
that
under
stuff.
Amon's control. Your objective is
Oh,
to
wow.
reclaim it before it overloads.
Upgrade complete.
Time to play defense.
SCV ready.
Okay. I'll drop Robin here so I can see what the enemy is doing.
Strictly business.
Yeah, those are a bunch of
Status report.
guys. I can
I'm reading you.
deal with that. I think I've already dealt with the wave of top, so range upgrade, this thing, and get the armory.
Bad news.
Confirm that last.
Amon has turned one of Ulnar's constructs
Okay.
to his will. If you can, destroy it and free it from its ill fate.
I'll get siege tanks here. I'll get siege tanks here. I'll get siege tanks here. I'll get siege tanks here.
I'm reading.
Take it out of that.
We cannot allow Amon's army to take control of this lock.
Stand over here. Hope that the enemy comes back or something. There we go. Beautiful.
Upgrade complete.
Strictly business.
Go ahead.
Stand the guy here. Start a turret.
Status report. Sabotage drone deployed. Say again.
Our allies' base is under attack. We cannot claim the objective without our ally.
Need a defensive drone.
Defensive drone initiated. Acknowledged. Sabotage drone deployed.
Alright.
Our allies are being
Amon's minions are contesting the lock. They will soon gain control of it.
Deploy these
We
guys
have
here.
secured another lock. Continue, and we will succeed in thwarting Amon's
Okay.
plan.
Airstrike.
Operation successful.
Okay, those guys out. Cool.
Got a new prime for launch.
Oh, I got
our allies
to
are being
clear
attacked.
this.
Sure. Got it.
Should probably have done
Confirm
that
that
earlier.
last.
Okay, so I got a nuke. I'll use it right away.
3 of the locks are now ours. We must secure the remaining 2.
Our allies are being attacked.
Head straight here. Let's get this.
Status report.
I'll stand here. Oh, 11-minute wave is upon us. That's not good.
Bringing a defensive
I
drone
will
online.
first
Our allies' base is under
stand
attack.
stand a Robin here.
The enemy is attempting to capture a celestial lock.
Time to call down the thunder.
I'll have to recapture that area later.
Upgrade complete. Our ally must be present to claim the objective.
Activating
Our
defensive
allies'
drone.
base is under attack.
Okay.
Status report. Sabotage drone.
Sabotage room.
Commander.
Alright.
Our allies' base is under attack.
We have you on screen. Seems like we could use a defensive drone. Got freedom?
Okay. Some the liberators over here.
Easy.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Say again?
Airstrike here.
Our allies are being attacked.
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
Yeah, Ally's actually defending this area pretty well.
Base is under
I
attack.
wonder if I can just... Oh wait, my
Our
ally actually...
allies'
Oh,
base
I
is
died
under attack.
here. Or... It's almost... point over. Let me get a couple of Marines here.
Nova here.
Alright.
Execute. Sabotaging the enemy.
Our allies is under attack.
Of course they stood here.
To regaining full
My
control
goodness. Oh wait,
of the celestial
GG.
laws.
That's GG. Nice.
Such is the will of
Wow, my ally actually played really well.
Once again, Amon's
Nice.
legions fall.
Okay, we just barely got it inside 14 minutes. That was kind of scary,
To the void
but
and end him once and for all.
just we just happened to clear enough enemies that the game ended. We were able to end the game, and my ally did not go for the bonus. That's important. Had he gone for the bonus, this would be still ongoing right now. I think my ally did more work this game. He probably I wouldn't be surprised to see him have more kills, but he did really well regardless. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for it, also please leave it in a comment. Let's see the score screen. Okay, so I did have more kills, but I think that's primarily due to the nuke. Yeah, you can see here I got 98 kills on Nova alone. That's a lot of that's from the nuke, because nukes are really good. I stand by what I said. I think my ally did a lot of the work here. Maybe not most, but a lot of the work. He was able to finish off the enemies that I was trying to target. He was able to clear out the static defense with his spin, and he was able to station watchers at the locks. He was able to help me with my expansion with the Zoria Legion. He was even able to put static defense at my expansion with those two cannons that helped out a little bit. Yeah, 116 APM, nice, but you can see Nova's still really good. Nova with 53 APM gets you this much done. Of course, it was kind of on the knife's edge for a moment. The enemy, I dropped 4 Marines on the western lock to kind of show away the observer, and the enemy, of course, had to drop an entire attack wave there. Because of course they would. Anyway, you guys had a lot of comments and questions last week. Captain Kazan City seems excited at the thought of Styxbender teaching me how to play Artanis his way. Yeah, I'm actually excited too. I'll find a time and I'll try to get as much as I can from Styxbender. Maybe in time I will be able to see what makes Artanis so good in his eyes. I know about the shield overcharge thing, but I think more than that, it's the timings, the macro, and the way to engage. I think I'm too aggressive in the early game as Artanis. That is a lot of what the other commanders have instilled in me. Because a lot of the commanders can be aggressive from the very beginning, but with Artanis, you kind of have just a paltry force of Dragoons to work with from the beginning. You kind of need to mass up, you kind of need to bunch up a little bit, and sit in the base for a little longer. I saw his run in the Mutation Deconstruction Challenge, and a lot of the time in the early game, he had a tiny force of Dragoons, but he didn't lose them, because what he did was he lured the enemy into his base, he activated shield overcharge at the base so that his Dragoons, his buildings, and his workers all got the shield overcharge, and that allowed him to defend with workers. Because the workers had 400 health, so they were effective tanks for the Dragoons. I think I might learn some of that. So, yeah, that's actually very interesting. Jace says that he wants me to do the other Terran commanders of Nexus Coop next. And thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. And thank you, most of all, for dropping the comment. I appreciate that. Again, guys, I reiterate what I said last week. Drop any comment you want. Any random thing you want to say, like, for example, the floor is lava, something like that. Something like, books are readable, something like games are fun, anything you guys can think of. Like first, even the guys who just say the word first or second, third, 69th, that's all good. As long as they're comments, put them down there. I actually also read like the huge blocks of text. If you guys could split those up into separate paragraphs, that'd be amazing. So that, you know, it's actually easy to read and not a slog to get through. But I digress. Vladimir says that Liberators would not be his first choice for the last mission, the Reckoning, on the Heart of the Swarm Terra edition. He recommends bio and siege tanks. Okay, interesting. My plan is actually just go battlecruisers, teleport to the last objective, and then just Yamato it down. That's my plan, but we'll see how it works. Anyway, Brian, let's hear the outro.
Thank you all for your comments. I read them all each week, including the critical ones. Please join my Discord group if you want to chat more or appear on one of my videos. Please also vote on the weekly mutation poll in the comments. If you want to help support the channel, you can become a Patreon supporter by clicking the link on the top right of the screen. Any Patreon support will immediately grant you preferred status for content suggestions. And if you have any more questions, ideas, or feedback, please leave them as comments down below, and I will do my best to respond next week.
I'll do my best to respond. And again, guys, just drop any comment you want, like any comment. As long as it's not profanity or external links, it'll probably appear, because as for external links and profanity, YouTube kind of automatically filters that out. So anything that doesn't have profanity or external links will go straight into the comment section. I'll see you guys next time.